Hello everyone, Philip here again here with Daniel, and today we're going to start working a little bit here with self-defense. Okay, we've been just working with other techniques that are more applicable to training and tournament. This time we're going to be working here with self-defense. A few things that I like to talk about self-defense people is, first of all, some people ask me, "Oh, Felipe, are you going to focus more on self-defense and less on sports jiu-jitsu?" So, being very clear about this, I don't believe in that. I think everything is jiu-jitsu. There are situations that apply more in a tournament or in training with your friends at the gym. Other situations that you're gonna and other techniques are gonna apply in street situations that you're in danger, that you might use to save your life or save the life of someone you care about. And so people, just to be clear, the same way that I wouldn't try to choke someone that is mounting on me, I'm also not gonna try to bring bully someone on the street. Okay, so just being clear about that. Another thing is, just like any other technique that we've been seeing, this requires practice. What I mean by this is, if you think that you're gonna see this video, try 5 times in your apartment or here at the gym, and think that this is gonna work, you're wrong. Okay, people, pay attention. Try to practice this as much as you can. Try to put in a more realistic scenario, because of course, just like anything that we learn, we need to practice so we're able to apply. When I'm talking about self-defense, I want to emphasize this even more, because I want you guys to be as prepared as possible. I hope that you never have to use this in a street situation, in the gym, of course, in the tournament as well, but on the street, hopefully not. But if you need to, you're already prepared to do so. Okay, so regarding warm-up, people, we also have a solo drills video online. Check that out. Okay guys, we have solo drills in every class, so use that. It's the same mobility that we're gonna use for the techniques that we're gonna see here. So you guys can warm yourselves up like this. Today we're just gonna focus on concepts and technique. So I like to start talking about distance. Okay, so usually people, the distance that we're gonna be safe is either 2-arm distance. My opponent cannot reach me here unless my opponent has a gun, which is hopefully not the case. It doesn't happen that often. There's nothing that she can do to me. I can run away, all right? Or the other situation that I'm gonna be safe is here, connected to my opponent. It's also a situation where my opponent cannot really hit me. If I'm here with Dania controlling, Dania cannot be really effective. I can control, I can take her down, I can attack her myself to immobilize her, and I'm gonna be in a safe scenario. The worst scenario that we're gonna have is the 1-arm distance, okay? Because this allows Dania to engage me, to kick me, to punch me, all of the situations that I'm gonna be worried about. So the first technique that we're gonna work, people, I'm gonna divide this in 2. First, I'm gonna show you the entry, how to perform this, and then I'm going to show the complete move on how to neutralize your opponent. Okay, so we're gonna be working with the arm drag. So people, normally, let's say that I'm having an altercation here with Dania. Things are heating up, okay? Let's say that I don't have the option to escape, and I feel that this is going to maybe end up in a fight. Either my opponent is already basing like this, is already bringing the hands up, and I want to solve this as soon as possible in a way that I don't have to exchange punches with my opponent, or maybe even be subject to that. So what I want to do here, for one, every time that I'm talking to someone, regardless if I am going to fight this person or not, if I feel this could be danger, hands up, right? I'm not gonna be like this because I don't want to show that I want to fight her, right? I'm just going to be here with my hands up, because if she throws a punch, I can protect myself and protect my face, my head, which is the most important thing. Okay, so going for the arm drag, people, what is the first thing? I'm gonna be here talking with Dania. I feel this can become a fight. at the same side, okay, parallel, I'm gonna grab her wrist and I'm gonna push her wrist to the side. Okay, of course guys, this works fast. I'm gonna show step by step. I grab her wrist and I'm gonna push her to the side. First thing that this is gonna help me is that at the moment that I do this, you guys can see that Dania is no longer facing me, which prevents her from attacking. I'm already pushing her to face the other side, so this is already a safe situation for me. So again, I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna go from the outside, I'm gonna grab her wrist and push her here. The other hand, I'm gonna bring here in front of her bicep and I'm gonna control her tricep. Okay, pay attention people how I'm grabbing. Okay, I'm not simply grabbing her arm. This is not a control. She can just pull it away. When I go here for the arm drag, I want to get a monkey grip. Fingers together. I'm gonna hook her arm and I'm going to go all the way until I can see my finger. Okay, here I'm gonna have Dania's arm trapped. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is simply go into the back. So at the same time that I pull Dania to me, I'm gonna step forward. So I pull and step. I'm already here on her back. So the only thing that I'm going to do now is let go of her arm and grab her hip. Okay, head on her back, controlling her hip. Okay, the other side people, we do the same thing. Just going to first do the arm drag. So here, hands up, I'm gonna go on the same side. I grab her wrist, pushing her to the other side, okay? Now, the other hand is gonna go in front of her bicep until I reach her tricep and I have my monkey grip, okay? Biceps away from each other. If I connect myself, she can also take my back and I don't want that to happen, okay? I wanna have this distance, so I push the wrist, control the tricep. From here, I pull and step. I am already on her back. I let go of the arm and I control her waist. Okay? So first of all, this is the only thing that we're going to do. Okay? So, arm drag, I push the wrist, control the tricep. From here, pull Dania to me, step forward, grab her waist. The other side, same thing. Always first grip parallel. Okay? I'm not crossing my grip. So, push the wrist, control the tricep, okay? Pull, step, control the waist, okay? Of course, people, in a realistic scenario, this happens fast, okay? So this is something that is good to work first, is this, okay? Okay, this switch, push the wrist, control the tricep. In a faster pace, okay? Take the back. Alright? So, first of all, people, just working this with each other, getting this control. This is very important that I pull and step forward. Okay? Once you have this done, I would say switching with each other, try to work this, I don't know, for 10 minutes, okay guys? So you can really get the idea of this, switching with each other, and then we can start moving forward here with the attacks. Let's see how this works, people. Oh, okay, people. So I'm gonna show a way that we can control our opponent, all right? Bouncer style, and then next week I'm gonna show another way in which we bring our opponents down. I wanna prioritize this way in which we don't have to bring our opponents down, because if we can, in a straight situation, solve this without dropping on the floor, it's gonna be better. Keep in mind that street is concrete, so avoiding that is good. So again, same scenario. I'm here having an application here with Dania. I feel that Dania want to fight me here, so before anything starts, I'm gonna go already here. Okay, I'm already here facing her back. So people, let's start here. I got to this point, I can go to the back, but what I can do is this arm that I'm using to trap the arm, I can simply let go and I can grab the other shoulder here. Boom. You guys can see that I'm already controlling here with my elbow under her chin, alright? And from here, what is important for me to control is to make sure that I'm keeping her head to me. Because if Dania can base, okay, here, this is a problem. Here Dania can throw me. So every time that I have this control, pulling back, okay? Here, people, I can simply remove this person out, okay? Let's say that I'm a bouncer, so I'm just taking this person which is causing me problems here away from the venue. Or if this is still a dangerous situation, I can simply go and get the choke. So I have my hand here across her neck. I'm gonna have one hand on the shoulder, the other hand is gonna go straight to the other shoulder. I squeeze the elbows together until I get my choke. Pay attention, everyone. We're talking street scenario. So if I'm gonna go for a choke, taking the time, maybe even talking with a person, like calm yourself down, stop and stop. If the person keeps going, keep the choke until this person is out. You realize this person is out, let go immediately and leave, okay? So, important for us to understand is that there is a size difference here, and if Dani is applying this to me, the pressure that she's gonna use on the head has to be big enough to make me fall, because Dani, if she tries to grab my neck, she's not gonna be able to reach. So, maybe jumpy. Okay, so if Dani does the arm drag here, so she's gonna pull, she got to this point, exactly, pulling here. Okay, you guys can see that I have no base, right? I can even push her up because she's controlling my head. And from here, Dani can simply remove me or go for the choke. Exactly, squeezing the elbows and getting the choke. Just to talk about the choke a little bit, people, one hand on the shoulder, the other hand above my arm until I reach the other shoulder, and I just want to squeeze the elbow, okay? So you put pressure on both sides, okay? So one more time. First, we're gonna go here with the arm drag. I let go of the arm and bring my hand to my shoulder to take my opponent away from this place. My opponent is still causing me problems, really difficult to control. Go for the choke. From here I can even talk to her. Hey, stop, we're done, leave me alone. This keeps going, I put the pressure, and we're done, okay? Next week, we're gonna see another variation in which I take my opponent down. So stay tuned, everyone. Bye-bye.